Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Meadow Grove Farm. So, we are here with the beast. Well, not quite a beast, but it's a freaking awesome tractor. I guess it's a beast for a lot of people. So we'll fire it up. Now, hopefully I've got the audio dialed in on this thing. This is freaking loud, this tractor. It's been a little pet project of mine for the last few days, getting it dialed in. I've got the sounds, I feel, pretty much dialed in. I got your guys' opinion on the stream, and you guys were saying it was ridiculously loud compared to everything else. I think now I've got it dialed in to a point where I've pretty much had to go through, lower every sound that this thing has for the most part, and go from there. Now, I get it if it was an open exhaust or something like that to make it a little louder, but that was just obnoxious. It really was. And the sounds on it, looking at the sound files, honestly, they're just stock in-game stuff, for the most part, it seems. And they've renamed them, so if better sounds that I hear come up, I may straight up swap out the sounds for this thing too. I don't know. The transmission sound is from FS15, it says, which I'm going to go through and find a better one that's stock in game. I can tell you that much, because I don't know. But that is a project for way later down the line. So we're going to be running the beast, get GPS going. Auto width, show lines on, snap angle off, I hate that. And we should be golden. Now, one of you guys, I forget your name, was saying that they had one, a real one, on their farm. And they tweaked the fueling and got it to, I think he said 225 horsepower. And I was actually thinking about doing that. I was just talking about that, doing that recently. So it's given me a number to go with that's a realistic figure, if you like. Now, I would imagine 200 horsepower out of these things are fairly easy to do. I know there's a reason why so many people love the 10 series. The reliability, more than likely. They seem just a rock-solid tractor. Could be one of the most rock-solid tractors. And it just actually clicked. And I know I've spoken about this in the past, and I don't know what reminded me of this. Why I love these so much. I don't know if it was the town council or what, I'm pretty sure it was, had one of these. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, it makes a hell of a lot of sense why I'd like the two John Deeres I do. They had one of these shapes for going around, oh crap, going around doing all the schools for cutting grass and parks and crap. I don't know if they used it on parks, but they definitely used it on the school. And used to see it quite often. Then they moved to the John Deere 7530 shaped tractor, probably was a 60 series, or, well, yeah, 60 series. That would explain why I like them a lot. Now, I don't know what series they had at all. This, you're talking many, many years ago now, I can't remember. But I remember the shapes. And it makes a lot of sense now. Bear in mind, I've never had any experience with these. I don't pretend to be someone I'm not. I ain't no farmer. Everything I know is through research. Some of it could be wrong, some of it could be right. A lot of what I know and what I do as far as the game goes and the info that I know, it's stuff I've looked up and just research and common sense. Most of it is common sense. Something that today's generation does seem to lack. That's for damn sure. So even though the debut video, the debut video of this tractor for me, I said quite a few times where you can get it from. I will repeat, 2 places you can get it from: Modding Welt and Forbidden Mods. 2 places that I know have the legit link for it. Now at this point it's probably spread all over the freaking internet, but they are the 2 legit places by the person who did this. Not necessarily from the ground up, I don't think they did, but they've definitely converted it. What I would say definitely converted it, and they've done a fantastic job at converting it. I've got a feeling the original model was, and I think his name was Virtual Agrotechnic, and I used the John Deere, his John Deere at one point in 17. Really looking forward to it. He was the one that did this cab, that dash, because I know he spent a lot of time on that one. He posted that on Facebook a little while, well, I say a little while back, several months back now, actually almost a year back. He lost interest in the project, released it as it was, and I think he basically said, have at it. Here it is, here's my work, do what you want. I think, effectively. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's his. I don't know, I can't remember if there was any credit to them. That's the one thing that it does get me. If you're converting stuff and you can't seek permission, at least credit the person that made it initially. In an ideal world, you get permission to release it and everything's going to be golden, but credit the person who made it initially. As much as I'm against using mods that I know full well probably don't have permissions. With today's climate in YouTube and Farming Sim, I gotta do what I gotta do to get some views. Isn't there a badge that goes on the front normally? Oh no, it's down there I guess. Thought it was up a bit high. Yeah, kick off GPS now and just do the headland. Also, you guys will know this time I've made this, but if you haven't seen it already, Greenbale has given me permission to go ahead and start live streaming and doing videos on Greenwich, or Greenwich, Greenwich I'm gonna call it, I think. I don't know how to freaking pronounce it. Yeah, it's given me permission to go ahead and do live streams and stuff like that. I think for this week, especially with what's going on for next week, us going camping, probably going to not do any videos on per se. I'm just going to do streams on it for the rest of the week. I started setting it up a bit this morning, and I've got an interesting selection of tractors on there. Again, at this time, there's no sense me doing what every YouTuber does, and oh, I'm going to keep it secret. That pisses me right off. The tractors that have gone on there right now is this John Deere, the John Deere 69, 20, 30, 50? I don't know, 6950 I think. I don't know, the 6920. Yeah, 6920. Got that, this, and the 2 JCBs, stock and game, those 2. I've been wanting to use them for a long time, and it was really getting to me the fact that Giants never fixed them, but they fixed them a little while back, so I've got a map that I can use them on now. And I think that'll be a good fit. The 2 JCBs are the 3000, and then the what? No, not the 3000. No, the 3000. The small one and the big one. The big one is going to be for the heavy work tillage stuff like that. Until I find a plough that actually works with Courseplay. The plough that I did want to use with Courseplay was the Limkin one that got put up not that long ago on the mod hub, and yeah, Courseplay doesn't like that at all, which sucks. So we'll probably just use the in-game one. A little bit big for that, but some of the fields are a larger size. And it's ploughing. You want to get that done over and done fairly quickly. As far as a combine goes, I'm not too sure what combine I'll go with yet. I've got 2 in mind that I want to go with, and both John Deere. But I don't know yet. One I think will be just too big for the map. The other basically is a stock in game one that I was using on Marwell for a while there, I think. So we'll see. I think that'll be a good fit. The map starts you off with the small New Holland, so as I did on Meadow Grove, I will keep the older combine, just for the sake of it, basically, and we'll use it every once in a while. Haven't used it before, like the bison. Never used that before, so I'll pull it out every once in a while. And we'll go from there. I do plan on doing animals on that map, 100%. I love the fact that the animals are spread out, so FPS and the way it's optimized should be fairly good. I think Greenbale has been a little aggressive on some of the LODs and the clip distances, because even around the yard I'm watching trees pop in and out, which can ruin some people's immersion if you're on a lower end computer, but at the end of the day, what would you rather? Performance or seeing stuff pop in and out? I think I'd rather go on performance there, personally. Alright, Starfield rocked out. Always gets me seeing the cordon there in the windrow. That's a field that we've actually done contracting on. That would be cool to do some cotton on there as contracting. We'll see. We'll see if we can, just for the pure fun of it. We've got to pick up some bales on that field, which I think I'm just going to lease the square bale auto-loader thing, the dolly trailer. I don't know what building I'm going to dump them into yet, though. Haven't quite figured that one out. But I'll probably manually load those, so use my auto load bale fork. The problem is that's a telehandler only, so that's going to be a pain in the arse. I've already got my hay bales out here, so I don't know. As I'm driving around here, I'm actually looking to see where I can throw them. Potentially in here, and just remove those bales. Oh, those bales, geez, that crap out, and put them in a shed. So that's not a shed. That's the milking parlour. That's for the cow area. Bear in mind, this isn't the arable yard, so I could really move all the equipment down to the arable yard. Where a lot of this stuff should really be. Or just siding the tractors in, which is another thing we can do. Because really, it's got nothing. You can't put them in there. The milk parlour. I get why Nathan put the milk parlour in, but it's freaking useless. Like, unless you're walking in there, you literally can't see in there. Yeah, no. You got this for that, but still. It is a tight yard. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move a lot of this stuff out. And start tucking it away in here. Or just say screw it and stack the bales up in here. Along here. Or actually, I could put them in there, and that can go over there. Actually, I'll do that. I'll put them in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so what we'll go ahead and do. Biotechnology. I better have it. There it is. I think this is the right one. Hopefully it is. We'll find out, I guess. Lease, yes, okay. Another really... What am I doing? Really interesting thing is... Oh my god. If we're going to have enough room to maneuver there. So yeah, the arable yard's just down here, so it's not too far away. I really wish Nathan started us off in the arable yard. And if you wanted to, you could go up there. That's personally how I would have done it. But alas, he didn't. Because, yeah, you don't even own that. That's 200 grand if you want that. With field 69, which is probably grass. Oh no, it is crop. Well, that's a weird ass field. Okay, down here, switch that off and that off, and it's got to be that one. Reset, yes. So a few people have said about the cows popping, and we were talking about it in a stream recently, and Nathan was there, and he was saying that is a Giants issue. That has nothing to do with him. I think because of how close quarters the map is. No, it's not close quarters, but how close you are to the cows a lot of the time. You tend to notice it a lot more. And it is something to do, with, I believe, with the LODs. This is not what Nathan said, this is what I personally believe. Because if you zoom away from the cows and you're a decent distance away, they'll freeze. Just like any animal. That's how the game works. Oh yeah, this is the right trailer, it's belly steering. And I think it's that is causing the issue. Oh, this is going to be an absolute pig to get around. Yeah, I'm going to have to go into this field. To spin around to go into there. And watch the trailer look. Or was I not going to? No, it's not going to. Now I'm going to have to do the same thing to go out. Okay, why is that not working? Come on, show me the Xbox controls. Operating position, there we go. I was hitting the wrong button. Not sure what we'll put in here now. After this. I was on about doing some silage, so that we could end up doing silage in here. Mainly so I don't need to worry about making silage bales all the time. That will get in sort of frustrating. I'm pretty sure as it stands I don't actually have any silage, do I? I don't think I do. Bought the cows too early, I got excited for them. Alrighty. That is us. Yep, so the same again. From this field to this field to do a U-turn. This is why you can never have this as a grass field. No, it's why you can never have this as a crop field for doing crap like this. The load sound then I think I could do with bringing up a couple to make it just a little bit more gruntier. Yeah, I think I'll just throw them where the fence is right now. Unfortunately, this really will need to stay here for the time being. Now I could attempt to use the skid steer to load the bales. But I don't want to get an episode where I am just livid because of it, so I don't know if I want to do that. Because I don't think I actually have anything for square bale handling, I don't. So we may just try this. and see what it's like. There it is. I really wish they made them bigger. Like higher so it could handle a couple of bales at a time. And you could do the main colour on that. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Well, you could actually go for the massy red. I'm surprised they made the tines red. I would have made them sort of just a plain metal colour personally. Alright, I'll buy that. And this is where the swearing could possibly, inevitably, will start. Reset, yes. Okay. We'll give it a try and we'll see how we do. This thing's pretty easy going, so it shouldn't be too bad, I hope. He says. Let's try and find... Oh, at least it's yellow. Forgot how slow this thing was. Although 12 mile an hour on one of these back in the day is probably just absolute rip roaring along. Alrighty. Now I highly doubt this has got straps on or anything like that to help the bales. I'm hoping Black Sheep's done some magic to make it better, but I doubt it. As I've said several times, nothing's going to beat the curve up he ever come out with, and I just wish they nutted up and released it again for PC. I know they probably don't want the backlash of, oh, why are you not putting it on console? But that was hands down one of the best mods they ever come out with. And I feel, ever since they did go over the console hardcore, their quality's not been the same. Straight up not been the same. That, or it wasn't Black Sheep themselves that did that, it was someone else. I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I guess we need to move the thumb. Actually, a tractor could probably go in there too. I would almost, if I could figure out how they did it, I would almost be tempted to take the sounds from this and put them into that tractor. Because I don't think the tractor's got custom sounds. If it does, then maybe. I don't know. I really don't know with that. Easy. So far, so good. Granted, we're only 2 bales in. But so far, so good. That should have bumped the trailer up a tad more. That's a lot of Z-fighting going on there. Jeez. Oh, they slid down beautiful. Yeah, there's no straps or anything on them. I wondered if Black Sheep would do that. Like, it's got the eyelets there, that was what made me wonder. Do I want to stack them higher? Probably. You see how easily they move around on the forks? That's something that I really don't care for. It just seems one wrong move and they're sliding off like it's on grease, basically, or the forks are made out of ice. something that has been an issue for a long time is in the game. The round bales, it seems like they've almost nailed those, I would say, but the squares are still way more than to be desired for. Actually, I'd say the square bales are worse than they used to be quite honest with you. It's a shame this thing's only registered on one bale, because it'd be nice to see the weight. 7.1 ton, but we've got the rear weight on the back too, right? So. No, not quite low enough. There we go. Oh, it didn't actually measure a weight on that. Huh. I honestly thought that would. How long have we gone? 26 minutes. Not too shabby. Alright, I'll do one more and that's probably where I shall call it here. This has actually gone pretty good. I don't know if Black Sheep's done something to the forks or not, like I said. But they're being pretty stable. Even when I just goofed and crashed right there. I'm going to have a word with the person who did the bale fork that had the auto load. See if it's possible of them making it so it can go to attach on this basically skid steer. It'd be nice if it attached to multiple things, so tractors and stuff like that. I think it's relatively easy to do. I could probably do it myself. It would just look janky. It's not like I want them to remodel the damn thing. But I'll have a word with them, and I'll have another word to see if they've thought any more about releasing them. I've been trying, guys. I'm not the sort of person to go, I got a private mod and you're not getting it. Yes, that is a private mod. Yes, it goes against everything I've ever said about using private mods, but good lord, it makes my life so much easier as far as the game goes. And I apologise. But tough shit on that one. Alright, we'll park this up for the time being. We've got most of them off at least. Good amount. Okay, what else can we do? So we've cultivated that. I think the field at the end is ready for cultivation as well. Yeah, we've still got that in the thing. What model is that? Is it the 20? Yeah, it is 1620. So that's good to go. What we could do is attach the seeder to the 7810, see if the hose works on it, because I really don't know if it does. I've not checked that yet. So we'll go ahead and have a look-see there. Drop the front weight over yonder, and that's probably where we'll cool it actually. Once we've got this attached, and actually I haven't got a thumbnail yet. I hope it does, but I'm not sure if it's gonna. What I hit? Oh, the building. I didn't think we would get a pipe. That's disappointing. Well, I was going to use this tractor, but I don't think I will. If it doesn't have the pipe, it just doesn't look right. I don't know how I would put that in either. Oh, that is really disappointing. I've got a couple of people that may know what they're doing. I'll bring this down to the field, at least. I may just use it off camera. I know what I'm planning on doing for a stream today, so it's going to be a minute. So, as we drive down here, I will bid you guys farewell. I hope you have enjoyed. Tomorrow we will be back on Oakfield Farm. Not sure what the plan is there, but, well, you know how we roll. We'll figure something out. So until next time, hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next video. Later.